Hey guys, welcome to day 33 to 40, 33 days to my 40th birthday. And we're looking at why most people fail in the real estate business, the misconceptions and the realities. First of all, there's a misconception that every real estate developer, particularly in Nigeria, is a scammer. They are out there to steal your money. They are fraudulent. So let's start. First of all, what is a fraud? What is a scam? By the definition, it comes with something we call intent. So for me to be a fraud, I must have designed, orchestrated an intention to defraud. In other words, I don't have a product, I don't have a service, and I don't even intend to have a product, and I don't intend to provide the service, and then I collected money. That makes you a fraud. That makes you fraudulent or a scammer. Now in Nigeria, once I, the other party, do not get what I want, then the opposing party is a scammer and is fraudulent. And I go about shouting with so much emotions and everybody believe what they've said. Why do most real estate companies fail? Wrong pricing. And why do most people also accuse real estate companies of fraud? Too pricey, right? There's been so much social media campaign about prices of properties in Nigeria, and particularly Lagos, and why it's expensive. And I've always said that price is always a function of demand. People are constantly moving to Lagos. Over 500 to 1 million people move to Lagos every month. Some stay, some go back. And so there's huge pressure. Right now, this is December. There's heavy traffic in Lagos. End of the year. It shows you how many people have moved to Lagos. People used to go to the village for holiday. Insecurity has pushed people to the mega city, urbanization. And because of that, demand is more than supply. Naturally, prices will be unrealistic. Prices will go up. Secondly, is the cost of building, right? Almost everywhere in Lagos, you have to use pile foundation because it's all water. Lagos is all water. So cost of construction is even high. Next is inflation. Now, I can go on and on, but the developers and people who come into our market don't have mentors. They don't price well, and they are scared that if they price the prop appropriately, they are not going to sell because everybody will say they are too pricey. Are you aware that cost of documentation alone on some properties run into billions? And this is not even cost of buying. So how much then will you have to sell? How much? So we always love to blame the symptoms instead of the root cause of the symptoms. And you can never treat any disease if you don't go to the root cause. The large part of the crisis in the real estate sector in Africa, particularly in Nigeria, trace back to the what? Land Use Act, 1978 Land Use Act, that makes the governor the owner of all lands in the state. Ability to revoke, ability to collect and recollect and take, and even though the law has been overly abused because it was structured so that property can be cheaper. That was even the whole idea of Land Use Act, believe it or not. But properties even are now more expensive. Also, it was structured so that development can go on. So if government needs to do roads in certain places, they can revoke the land or place acquisition on the land so they can expand the road, they can build hospitals, they can build universities. But today, they don't even have any project, and it's meant for public use, public good. Sometimes there's even no public good anywhere. The governor will just say, well, all the express road acquisition. Okay, so these are the issues. Unfortunately, many of the people coming to the sector don't even have an idea. They don't have a clue. They just believe people in the sector are making money. Everybody jumps into it. And they even create bigger mess. The reality is that real estate is not rich. If you want to make money, I promise you there are many other sectors that makes you more money. Trading is an example. If you can trade, because real estate means you are tying down cash. You need long-term funds for real estate, which is another crisis most developers face. You get short-term fund, and real estate is long-term. We always tell everybody investing with us, you have to put your money with us for 5 or 10 years, because real estate is long-term business, it requires long-term fund. And there could be years that will come, and there's disruption, and there's inflation, and economic crisis, and those buying the property are not even able to pay on time for you to even now pay those who gave you fund. We don't even factor in cost of fund. If you take a loan, it's 30%. Okay, you have to add that 30% on top of the cost of buying, and you still have to add your profit. So these are challenges. Don't be fooled. There are other businesses where you can make quicker money, faster money, legitimate money than real estate. So don't just jump into it because, oh, you think the guys there are making money. Some are just riding a crisis that is about to unfold, just taking investors' money and living an unrealistic lifestyle, and it's a matter of time before they crash. So you must know your cost, you must get a mentor, and also a misconception is that everybody in the sector wants to cheat you. We had an experience where people lost land on Coastal Road. We lost 5 acres, but we're smart to have more land than we ever needed. So we have enough land, and we reallocated everybody that were affected by the Coastal Road, without asking them to pay any dime extra. But guess what most of them thought? Nobody can do that. No, our own land too must have been lost. Nobody can genuinely just do the right thing. And some people carry that mindset that genuinely people are not right and people are out to scam and play game. But some of us don't even do the right thing just for you, right? Just as I fear God, but I fear God, but I fear God. Some of us genuinely fear God, and it's not for you. You are not even fearing Him for your own sake, right? I tell people that integrity is important to me, not because you think I have integrity or you like my integrity. I care less what you think. I have integrity because I have a covenant between me and my maker. It's personal between me and the person who created me, and that's what it's all about. So, well, I hope you've picked a thing or two from this episode. The 3 days to my 40th birthday, I'm grateful to God who has given me good health and kept me alive. I will forever serve Him, right? He's a good God. This God, you too good, oh. I will love you forever, love you forever, because this God, you too good, oh. I'm so much in a gratitude mode, humbled by how far God has brought me. Right? Say, see how far you've brought me. Okay. Thank you all for also being there. You've been good. God bless you. Bye-bye.